inviting all of you into my home, and I hope that we can take care of the screen first. Yeah, I love computers. But anyway, um, tonight we're going to do an actual ghost hunt here in my home. We've had activity going on in this house for quite some time, and we've had other paranormal investigators come and do a sweep through the house, even outside, and and we were shocked to see that. Uh, yeah, we do got some stuff going on in here. I can remember one time I had a really creepy puppet. It was on the shelf, and we tried to debunk it by jumping on the floor, which isn't going to work because it's solid concrete and it won't shake. And we tried bumping the shelf, and it didn't help. But the puppet actually flew off the shelf while they were here. We hear tappings. We hear other things that go on in here. We hear or we see things fly off the shelf with no explanation. So tonight, for the first time, I'm inviting you into my home, and we'll see if we get any luck tonight. Um, this might be boring, and it might not be. Well, we're just going to have to see. And just bear with me. I'm hoping that I'm coming through. I'm using a new format tonight um, to broadcast. I'm hoping that I'm live right now on Facebook, also on YouTube, and as well as Twitch. And I hope that you can hear me too. I don't see any messages, but in fact, I think what I'm going to do is behind me, real quick, I'm going to go on YouTube and see if messages is on there so I can see your feedback if you're going to watch me on YouTube. So just give me a few seconds. As I go on here and hit YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll click up here, and then I will go to this. Okay, here I am right here. So, all right. Now, if you're going to watch me on YouTube, I can see any questions, or I can see the chats there. I'll check it once in a while as we go through the night. I don't know how long this is going to be tonight. Could be for an hour, 2 hours. I do not know. I just play it by ear. But I thank you for joining. And if you're watching on YouTube, please share, like, and subscribe. And please also hit that thumbs up. That helps get my videos out to other people and who enjoy this type of stuff. Also, thank you for watching on Twitch, and I also thank you for watching on Facebook as well. Tonight, I'm going to be using REM Pod, the SLS camera, maybe. Also be using the Parabox or the Paraforce, which is a music box, and a Flux 2, as well as a Mel meter, K2 meter, and Spirit Box, aka SB7. Also, my new toy that I just absolutely love is I got the Ovilus 5B. We can use that as well. So tonight, what I'm going to do, I'm going to record the session tonight via EVP. So what I'm going to do is start it right now. EVP session recording on, it is 9:52 p.m. 11/3/2022. Session here in my house as I'm doing this live via YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. If there's any spirits that want to speak to me right now, that have any messages or want to say anything that's in this house, there's a device right here. It's another form of communication. Please feel free to talk and scream into the red light right here. It will be set right here on the on the couch. Also, you in TV land out there, if you see anything, hear anything, if you see any orbs or catch something that I possibly didn't catch, please write it in the comment section in YouTube and say at what time. Like, let's say I saw an orb at 10:15. Then I can go back and I can recheck it as I run it through my software, and then I can double check to see if there wasn't a voice that you guys heard or something that I missed. I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's session. Like I said, I've done this before. I'm always on location. Once in a while, you might hear a cough too in the background. It's my wife just getting over a cold, or you might hear also a bark that's more likely is my dog. I'm basically trapped, and not literally, so don't go calling the police. But I literally trapped my wife and my dog in the bedroom with a gate, so the dogs will come in here and kind of interfere with what we're trying to do here. So anyway, let's get into it, okay, folks? Let's start off using the REM pod. I love using the REM pod. REM pod it emits an electrical magnetic field around the antenna. I don't know if you can see the antenna. I don't know if you see me at all, and when you get close to the antenna, it makes a noise, and these pretty little lights will go off. It also tests what do you call it? Temperature as well. So we'll try that first. If there's any spirits from here right now with us tonight that want to communicate, I have a device right here on the couch. All you have to do is go up to it and touch it or go near it, and it's a way we can communicate. It will not harm you, I promise. If you'd like to communicate with me tonight, one thing I know that always comes through most of the time is my mom. My mom or my wife's grandfather. So if you hear me say Beverly or mom, obviously mom, you'll know who I'm talking about. Mom, are you with me tonight? Mom, can you make this device go off that's on the couch? I'm also going to run the K2 meter off as well. This measures. All right. Can you shut it off for me, please? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you. So what we want to do, we want to try to establish to see if it's an intelligent spirit that we're speaking to. Not just some random thing by luck it'll go off. So we try to see if so we ask it to turn it on, it'll turn on. Ask it to turn it off, it'll turn off on cue. We like to do that just to make sure, and just to make sure that it's not coincidence. So we just try to ask the same question over again. Mom? Thank you. Can you step away, please? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is there more than one spirit with me tonight? Is Grandpa Hurricane here with us tonight? Now that would be my wife's grandfather. All right. Can you step away, please? On three. One. All right. I appreciate you guys communicating with me. Do you like it when I communicate with you guys, with you spirits? Are you okay with it? If you are, can you please make my devices go off for on the count of three, make one of the devices go off. I got this K2 meter here, which, like I said, measures EMF. Okay. Wow. All right. Stop. Thank you. Thank you for so much for listening. I appreciate that. That helps me be able to communicate with you and to know that you spirit is a legitimate spirit that I'm talking to. And I'm thinking it's you, Mom. Spirits, we are doing a live session on over TV. Are you okay with that? Let's show people that you are real. So what I'm going to do, this is called the Flux 2. If you guys watch Ghost Hunters, you will see a lot of the equipment that I'm using tonight. You'll see it on that show, as well as Ghost Adventures. But I would stick to with Ghost Hunters, Ghost Nation, Kindred Spirits. They're more real. They're more real. The real deal. Don't get me wrong, Zach and everybody too. They do capture some stuff on there, but in my opinion, it's a lot of what they call clickbait to keep you um, coming back to it because they know you're waiting for something to happen. So what this does, one side is red, the other side is green. You can use it as yes or no, and then the closer something comes to it, it's going to go off. Right now, it's adjusting to its surroundings as well. If you're a spirit with me right now, can you make either the green or the red? Okay. They really like that REM pod. That REM pod is very accurate, in my opinion. What I have in my hand right now is called a Melmeter, um, invented by Gary Galka, who invented it and named it after his daughter that had passed away in a car accident. It reads temperature and it reads EMF. They also say if there's too much EMF, electromagnetic field, it can cause you headaches, sickness, bad dreams. So yeah, you want to be very careful of that. And also it has a REM pod as well on this device, just like that. Something is interacting with the red side right now. Can you make it go a little more weirder? I don't know how to put it. As you can see, I'm adjusting this. All right. Who's here with me right now? I'm going to use the Ovilus 5 now. Can you step away from that, please? Thank you. As you notice, every time when I ask you to step away from it, it actually stops. In case if you're wondering, none of this stuff has a voice recognition or word recognition, computer chip it, whatever, to react to certain words or tone of voice or anything like that. Got to get my old man eyes on. I'm just going to throw out some words right now and then I'll adapt. I mean, who's here with me right now? How many spirits are with me right now? A lot. Okay. Like how many? If you don't believe me, I'll show you. It says a lot or a lot. I don't know if you can read that or not. Right after I asked that question. Huge. Are you seeing a huge lot? Where are you right now? Are you still here with me? Tildy.
Messenger. Beware. Joe. Sure.
Joe.
Direction.
Direction.
Adjective.
Earth. Is that where you're buried? Is in the earth?
Real. Thick. Potential. Soldier.
A soldier. Are you
Mike. Modern.
Mike?
Straight. Dope.
All right. Right now you're just throwing random words out. Anyway, sometimes spirits won't react. You know, it's not like you're going to do it on command sometimes. And it doesn't have to be nighttime. It doesn't have to be daytime.
Molly, come here.
So far, it's been interacting with my millimeter, and it's been interacting with the REM pod. And kind of the flux too, because the beep on there, as when you get closer to the object of the flux, it goes faster. The tone goes faster than the beeper. So we are on Native American land. Are you Native American? Is there any other spirit in this house
Ambition.
other than my mom, Beverly, or Robert Herkman? If there's any other spirit other than those two in this house, please set off on my piece of equipment.
Crop. If. Fame.
The triangle one is slowing down on the red side. Okay, step away, please. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Now. All right. I got another one I'm going to be using, okay? This is called the Polter tune. What this does, it sends out a laser signal. And then when something passes the eye, it's going to play weird, creepy music box music. Like this. So I'm going to set this one up here. So the only way for that to go off is something has to go past the eye on that box. That's the only way that it'll go off.
Stab. Johnny.
Is there a Johnny in this room? Is your name John? If your name's John, make the Polter tune go off. Oh, that was me. That was me. My thing shut off here, this recording. EVP session here in my house, doing a live session on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Time is 10:13. Started about 10:15. 11-3-2022. Any spirits that want to say something, You can yell into the light of this little device I have here in my hand. It'll be on the couch. So what I'll do is I'll listen to that later on, and I'll go back and see if we capture any voices. Cow. What do you mean by cow?
Underline. Learn. Proton. Strength. Character.
Please step away from that. Can you make the polter tune go off for me, please? No, that's not the polter tune. Okay, step away from that now. Now, step. Thank you. Let's try something else on here once. I'm going to turn this one off. What's your name? Now, the voices that come through this little box, I am not going to say what I think it is. I'd like you guys to write it in the comment section onto what you may think that you heard. How many spirits are with us right now? I'm just trying to learn more about you. All I'm trying to do is learn more about you. Oh, if you hear squeaking too, it's probably my chair. I didn't think about that till now. So let's lay silent for a little bit here and excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know, must be allergic to ghosts, right? Okay. It's one of these two. Can you speak to me some more? Orb? You to come to us in an orb? One thing that we never do either, we don't use provocation, because when you start doing that and you start antagonizing, that's when bad things can start, or even start quicker. So you never want to do that, and we never use Ouija boards or pendulums because they're very similar to a spirit board, and we don't want to use any of that, especially a Ouija board. Never use one of those ever, because you can open up some bad things. And it's awful quiet now.
No.
Here's a plug-in for Mountain Dew for Pepsi products. You want to sponsor me for doing this? I'd appreciate it. Also, I'm going to do this too for Adam Berry and Amy Bruni. They got a magazine called Ghost Hunting. If you want to learn about ghost hunting and other secrets of the supernatural, Ghost Hunting magazine is an excellent magazine. I highly suggest that you guys run out there and get it. This is a free plug for these two. Right close. Oh, that's me setting it off. That's me setting it off. Okay. Thank you. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos yet, I recommend that you go back and watch them. There's some pretty good ones and not so good ones. It's just trial and error. But I appreciate that if you guys would watch it. I also want to thank the people out there that watched my Jeffrey Dahmer live and got up to over 1,000 hits. I thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And of course, I want to thank Netflix, because without them and the whole Dahmer thing this year, it probably wouldn't have went that sky high. But anyway, check it out. Interesting. I mentioned the word Dahmer and it goes off. Anyway, there's 2 videos on that on my channel. On YouTube, punch in all lowercase, side, kick, neck, and then look for Urban Ghost Hunters. So anyway, you know what? I think we're going to use, let's use the SB7. So all we're going to do is turn it on.
It's ready, waiting for connection. Now, in
SB7 mode. Again, you guys decide what it says. Write it in the comments section and tag it at what time you heard it, so I can go back into and re-listen to it. Who's here with us right now? What's your name? have to ask my wife something. Hey, honey, did you say anything?
No, I just
I heard a disembodied voice. And I think I just saw an organ. Who is this speaking? How many spirits are here with us right now? Are you good or evil? Are you male or female? Can you make that music box go off for me? How long have you been here? Are you at rest? I don't know. I have to say this, but I know I wasn't going to try to interpret for you. But that was something that said, did you fart? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm going to turn this off now. You guys got anything else to say? Thank you for talking to me. Anyways, that's the SB7. Oh, and by the way, if this video isn't coming out very well out there, I can always do this again and then just go strictly and broadcast on YouTube on my channel. Just to let you guys know. Well, let's see, it's 10:30 Central Standard Time. I'm Sidekick Nick, and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that that's the algorithms. Push out to more viewers, gets my video out, and gets more people to see it. And I can't do this without your help, and I would really appreciate that. Also hit that notification bell so you know when I post and when I go live. And if you hadn't had a chance to see some of my videos on YouTube, please do so. They get better as time goes on. I mean, more practice, you get better at anything, right? Right. So, and I thank you so much for joining me tonight and inviting you into my living room. That it's the first time me doing this. I've had activity going on in this house, so I thought maybe I could share a little bit with y'all out there. Um, Again, if you have any comments, questions, please write them in the comment section, and I will do my best to get back to you as well. Hey, and if you want me to come to your house, and if you're in the surrounding area of where I live in the Wisconsin area, that would be Oshkosh, Appleton, Green Bay, maybe even Fond du Lac. Please do so. Try to get in touch with me via Facebook. Friend me, and then we can talk. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up. This short session tonight, and it's pretty quiet now. None of my devices are really going off. Unless I count to 3 like this, and maybe something will go off. All right, spirits, one more time, I'm going to ask if you want to say one last thing. I'm going to count to 3 and set one of these devices off. If you don't, and then I'm going to close her up, okay? So, 1. See what I mean? Okay. Step away now. In 3, 2, 1. And just like, that's crazy. Okay. Mom, if it's you, can you say something in this? Help you? I wish I could. Oh, I don't know. Now it's really going off. See, that's what I mean, folks. That when they do it on their own when they want to, and as soon as I count to 3 and I say, I'm gonna close her up. If you don't say nothing, I'm gonna close her up, and all of a sudden it goes off. You saw how quiet the stuff was.
Practice. Suppose.
Well, anyway, I thank you all for showing up tonight, and I thank you for joining me in this living room and experiencing a little bit of ghost hunting here in my house. We've been to other places, and we look forward to future adventures so that we can get them out to you for your entertainment, and maybe we can meet you guys out there sometime at a location and get your taking your experiences and your stories. Without further ado, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am Sidekick Nick, and we'll see you again in the next episode.
Pause.